Okay, so assalamu alaikum everyone. How's it going? I'm also fine, but I am frustrated about something. Yesterday, I thought that I'm not gonna see the whole lecture. Instead, I will go through this shorts, learn from them, and here is a list of things that this lecture will cover. So, if any of this if these shorts doesn't cover any of this, then I will just Google them and learn from W3 schools or GFG or something like that. But when I didn't actually have the intention to record while I was learning from these shorts, because these are just videos, simple short videos about dictionaries or loops, and there is nothing to record. But when it was simple and easy, when it was dictionary was when I was seeing the dictionary, but when it came to dictionary methods and the instructor suddenly say, let's code a guessing game, and it was just these lines were there, this dictionary was there, and in the def main these three lines and these three lines were there. And here is a code. Write code, check if the guess in the dictionary guesses in the dictionary means that user is guessing it is already in the dictionary or not, and if it is, then increase the score of the user who guessed it correctly. So I really was it was really interesting for me, so I decided to not to continue watching what instructor is doing. Instead, let's I do it myself. So yeah, it was a interesting one to solve. So I thought that here are some edge cases I need to handle as well, but up till now that how much I have coded, up until now I will just try to explain what I have done here. So yeah, let's do this. This was the dictionary that was predefined by the gaming system, and user is gonna guess it, and if you guessed it correctly, then the number of words left will be decreased, and your score will increase, and score will increase by this score here. If you say here, then it will give you 4 pair, it will give you 4, and if you guess chair, then it will give you 5 marks for that. So if I run it, let me run this. So CD, it's shorts, then CD dictionary method, and then Python b.py. So it will say, welcome to the word guessing game. Your letters are A, P, I, C, G, H, R. So these are the words that you will make your words with. So let me say that I have made word like air, A-I-R. So if I just type air, so three words left. It is still three words left. This is not the right word, so it is still three words left. And now if I say anything, CAR, like that, it's still three words left. So now if I say the correct word, like I do know what are the correct words in the dictionary. So it will say you got 4 points and your total point is now 4 again, and the two words are left. So it will say if it if you correct it if you guessed it correctly, then words left will be decreased. So next, let's say pair. So you got four more points, and now your total is 8 because previously it was 4 and now it will be 8. And now if I say chair, then you got 5 points and your total points are 13 because previously it was 8. And that's all the words. Thank you for playing. If you have done all the guessing correctly, then it will end of the game, and this is the ending sentence. So now I will implement that. So first of all, let me implement the thing that if the word that user have guessed is not equal to dictionary keys, then it will say try again, this is not the word, or your guess is not correct, try again please. So if guess is not equal key, then no, first of all the guess will come in inside this for loop, and it will go through all the keys in the dictionary, and if it's fine, oh I mean to say if it's match, then it will say okay, you got points, and else it will no key has been matched with it. So then so I think I should write this else thing outside of the for loop. But if I do this outside the for loop, then it will be constant thing. I mean to say, whatever it is, it will print no matter what. So I can do that as well. I mean, I can't do that. So I need to do something with flag. So first of all, else, it is invalid syntax. Else, that is the else thing, and then I again did this. Okay, so this is not going to happen. Um, Let me say if guess is not equal to key, because it is inside this for loop. So then the guess is not correct. So if the guess is equal to key, then it will go into this thing, and if the guess is not equal to key, then the guess will go into this thing. Okay, let's try. Clear air. Guess is not correct, guess is not correct, guess is not correct. This is what I was talking about. It will come 3 times. So I think I will get this if scope outside of the for loop, and I should do something with the flag. So if the flag is 0, then it should do the work, right? But even if the flag is not 0, I mean, first say the flag is equal to 1. This is not 0 anymore, but I still give it a word that is not equal to the words in dictionary, so it should still say guess is not correct and try again. So flag will be, if the flag is 0, then it will say this is not a correct logic here. So the flag less than is less than length of the word, that is flag is less than 3, and um and the keys, I can't get the key because I have already came out of the for loop. So how am I supposed to? The flag should be less than 3, and but it is printing for 3 times. Why would it print for 3 times? Because air is not any of the key, so then guess is not equal to key. If the key is not, it will just match with all the key and it will just say only one time. How to do that thing? The guess is not correct. Mm, so I think I should just say else. This is a else thing. After all this thing, if not this happen, then this will happen. So I think I should just say else. Okay. That instantly go out automatically. So yeah, I hope it's fine now. So car, the guess is not correct. Try again. Okay, that's good. It is not printing three times. So here, here, here. So now I will try to handle this edge case that every time I'm saying here, it is matching it and giving me points. So this should not happen. It should only happen one time. And then it should, and then if I again say here, then it should say that you have already guessed this word. So let's try to implement that. if guess is equal key and it is not same again. So guess is equal key if I should get another dictionary which will say if it contains the duplicate number. So if I have said hair, then for hair it will say 1, and if it is 2, for hair it is 2, then it will say that it was guessed earlier, guess other word. I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. If not, I am trying to implement. You can see it for yourself. Mm, so I will get another, dictionary for same number, same guess. Same guess equal to a dictionary, and this dictionary will be for so this has got a key which is for say hair. So for hair it will again same guess. This was the name, right? Yeah. Same guess for key. It will say 1. No, let's just do something else. Okay, for if key not in same guess same guess or if the same guess not has the key which is like hair or pear or chair, then we will say same guess key will be equal to 1. And if it has, else, if it has that key, like same guess hair is already equal to 1, then it will not increment, else it will say you have already guessed this word before. So yeah, print you have guessed this word before. Even if you don't understand, don't worry, I will say it again. But let me just see if it works or not. So, here, okay. Why the guess is not correct? You have guessed this word before. You have guessed this word before. You have guessed this word before. Guess is not correct. It is. Let me just get this here. Okay. So if it is here, then if guess is equal key and key is not in same guess. Okay, let me just do this. If guess is equal key and key is not in same guess, then it will be 1, and guess is equal key and it is, and it will break. Then it will just break because you have already guessed that number. So guess is guess is equal and you are not, and key is not in the same guess because you haven't guessed that number before, so it will say okay 1, and then it will go to this one because guess is equal 1. So should I merge this too? Hmm. But this else is not the same. Which else should I go for? No, these are not the same. Let's run this. You have guessed this word before. No, I haven't. Why would I guess this word before? Okay, so do it elif. Elif guess is not equal to key. Oh no, the guess is equal key and key is in the same guess. Then print you have guessed it before and then it will break the for loop and again it will clear. So air guess is not correct. Try again. Okay. Car guess is not correct. Try again. Here you got 4 points. Guess is not correct. Try again. It will happen otherwise. You guessed this word before. Towards left, go towards left দেখা ছিল, which is fine. What's wrong? Here You have guessed this word before. Okay, to left, fine. Now pair. Guess is not correct. This thing is not going correct. Pair. You have guessed this word before. Now chair. Only one thing is not. This line is not correctly working. This thing. I'm not getting. I can't think of any logic. I think I should get a pause and try again later. I think. Okay, everyone, so I finally did it, what I wanted to do. So let me go through the whole code again. So I debugged it and then I got to know some problems that I was having and why I was having them. So yeah, let's remove this. So the thing is, first of all, it will greet you with this too, and then I took another dictionary that will count if I have previously guessed that word or not. So this is the thing that is doing that job. So for key in words key, so all the words in word dictionary. So if the guess is equal to key and key is not yet there, then it will say equal to 1, and if I have already guessed it, so it will take that count also, so plus equal to 1. So if I say hair for 3 times, then it will say hair is 3. So then I will say that you have guessed this word before, and it will break the loop. So then I have printed the guess, so to see how what is the count and what is the count of those words. Then in the same guess, so I am working with the guess now, so the same guess is key. So if I have 3 times hair, and let me just do this, then you can see how it is working. So let me put this here. So yeah, if I say air, then it will say the guess is not correct. It will go here, and then nothing will, the guess is not equal to the key is inside the word, so it will just go from here, and the same guess will be empty here, and then it will go here, and again the guess is not equal to key, and the keys are here, the same guess is key and same guess is empty here, so there won't be any keys, or the guess is also not correct. So the guess is not correct, try again. Then if I say here, then this will go to this loop, for loop, and it will see the guess is equal to key, and key is not in the same guess yet, so it will store here as 1, and this is the same guess print here, that is here is 1, and here I will get some points for as the same guess key and the guess is same as well. So yeah, and it is equal to 1 or less than less than 1, that means the key is not there still, and also equal to 1. So yeah, then so the thing is I put this logic here because even if I guessed it before, it was still coming into this loop. So for for uh for obviously prevent it from working to to enter into this loop, that is why I gave this logic. First of all, I was putting only one. So if I put only one, then if it is equal to 1, then it will come. So I can also do this. I think, no, I don't think it should work. Equal 1. So let's do this again. If I do here, okay, I got the point. If I do here again, so you have guessed this word before and the guess is incorrect, so it didn't go into this loop. Yeah, okay. So this loop, so this logic prevented to the go into this loop after having the same word like before. If you want to see why I removed it, then I can show you this, so it will get clear. So Python, if I say here, so I got the point. If I say here again, I still got the point. So here it is increasing. So to prevent that, I did this. If the guess is equal to 1, then only it will go into this. But if the guess key is equal to 2, like here, then it won't go into this. And it will directly say guess is not correct, try again. So yeah, that's that. Let me clear it again. So this two for loops are the whole working thing here, and this for loop has a flag count, a result, and a number guesses flag, which will just decrease the number of guesses after for this while loop. When the guess will be 0, then it will be out of this while loop and print this. So let me show the whole procedure. So guess a word, I will say car, and the guess is not correct, try again. Okay, so I will say air, the guess is not correct, try again. So then I will say hair, the you got some points, 4 points, and the total point is 4. So I will say here again. Then you guess this word before, the guess is not correct, try again. So then I will say pair again. I got some point, that is 8. I will say pair again. You have guessed this word before, the guess is not correct, try again. So then I will say pair again. So pair here is 2, pair is 3, the guess is not correct, try again, one word is left. So lastly I will say chair, and you got 5 points and your total point is 13. That's all the words. Thank you for playing. That's it. So I hope you understand the logic here. it is pretty straightforward, I think. And yeah, that's that. It took me around at least 1 hour to solve this. So, firstly, I was doing this in a same loop and I couldn't figure it out how to do it. So, I divided in two loops. One is for words, and that will count that the count goes in same guess dictionary, and then the second loop is for same guess. If I get the same word again, then this loop will not execute, and otherwise this line will print. And that's it. That was all for this number guessing game. I think it was pretty interesting and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it is my first time uh, explaining my thoughts. So it was pretty interesting in speaking wise also. So yeah, that's that. Hope you like it. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.